What up, world? This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm your host, Mike Thrill, baby. This is episode 18, man. I'm back. It's been a little month since I talked to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's been a couple things happen. You know, last time I talked to y'all, you know, we had the Canelo Charlo fight. You know what I'm saying? A big event. And yeah, it's a few things happened in the month of October. You know, it's been eventful. You know, I ain't been too crazy about it, but it's been eventful. It's been a lot of things happening. For starters, you know, top of the month in October, you know what I'm saying, we had some good news because I was telling y'all this guy was gonna be trainer of the year. You know, we had Bo-Mac free. You know what I'm saying? Bo-Mac out. Terrence Crawford, trainer Brian McIntyre. You know, he got out of the jam, got out of this situation. I was happy to see that. And now he can get back to coaching. And yeah, man. We had a couple good events happen to start the month off. We had Laywood. He stopped Josh Warrington. You know what I'm saying? Got a dominant win. A dominant finish. You know, it's crazy. Like, it's been a couple Laywood fights where it'll be a back and forth. You know, a lot of punishment taken. And Laywood be getting clipped. You know, he be getting touched. And this is another one of them fights where he came and just got a stoppage out of nowhere, a highlight reel knockout. So yeah, man, that was one of the most memorable things of the month. We had Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? I said before I felt like it was like maybe a 60-40 fight. You know, I gave Tim Tszyu the edge. You know, I really had a lot of respect for Mendoza and all what he's done this year. Got a couple upsets. He was looking to get another upset. And Tim Tszyu just he showed a lot in that fight, man. And yeah, he overpowered Mendoza. And dominated, especially toward the end, he dominated Mendoza. And you know, he stamped himself as a world champion. You know, he got Jermell Charlo's vacant belt. And then after that, you know, we had him reveal his hit list. You know what I'm saying? He had Harrison crossed out because he beat Tony Harrison. Ocampo. He had Mendoza crossed out. Next on his list was the Unified. He was undefeated, but they stripped him. The Unified Jermell Charlo. He trying to get the other three of them belts. Then he got Crawford after Jermell Charlo. Like, he just gonna blow through Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Then after he say he beat Crawford, he say he want Canelo. So that was an interesting t-shirt, man. I'm like, okay. This guy got an imagination. You know what I'm saying? If he's able to accomplish that, you know, that'll put him in some elite company. You know, if he made that shirt a reality. After that, we had I don't really know how to say his full name. I just call him Janabek. You know, he's unified at 160 now. Yeah, he fought man, I don't know how to say that guy's name either. I don't like saying people's name if I'm gonna butcher it. But basically, Janabek fought to unify. He fought to get the IBF title at 160 along with his WBO. And I think his name is Galtieri, actually. But yeah, he looked like he didn't belong in there, man. He looked like he, you know, he was lucky to be a champion, to be honest. And it just made it interesting, man. 160. I want to see if Janabek will beat Adames, if he'll beat Charlo, you know, and we gonna see, man. But right now, Janabek looking like the man at 160. We had the Benavidez and Andre first meeting, you know what I'm saying? Then they had a presser. It was kind of funny, man, because I don't think a lot of people are too familiar with Demetrius Andre's personality, and it's probably their first time seeing him at a press conference. And he just an awkward dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He an island dude, and he based in Rhode Island. I'm not sure if he was born in Rhode Island, but he just he a different type of dude, man. You know, he's awkward. You know, so if you ain't see that presser, go watch that, cause you know, hey man, you might get a little laugh. You know, but that first meeting seemed like Benavidez's focus, and I got the energy that Andre, he's coming to box, and I think that's gonna be his intention in that fight. But we'll see, man. I'm gonna talk about that when it get closer. Another presser we had Devin Haney and Regis PROGRAIS first meeting for Regis PROGRAIS 140 pound title, the WBC at 140. And you know, Regis didn't bring his head trainer. He brought like his strength and conditioning guy. And man, listen, that motherfucker was full of hate. I'm talking about that dude hates Devin Haney. Like, he popping, and he at the presser popping. And you silver spoon, you was homeschooled, and you don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? He gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh, you ain't fought nobody. He had a lot to say about Devin, man. You know, and that's gonna look real bad if Regis don't pull off the job. You know, don't get the job done against Haney. You know, because you can say all you want, a guy is spoiled, he never had nothing, but at the end of the day, when you look at it all, Josh Taylor wasn't a guy who came from the trenches. He wasn't a hood dude or a dude who, you know what I'm saying, was street or none of that. And he beat Regis PROGRAIS. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of weird to me. But, you know, then we had Giovanni, hope that's his name, Santiago. He was the B-side versus Alexis Roca. You know, Alexis Roca, if y'all can remember, he knocked out Blair Cobbs, you know, and he's a solid dude at that weight, at 147. And yeah, man, Santiago cooked him. I'm talking, he came with that pressure. He had too much power for Roca. It was a lot. You know, that was a great showing. It's funny because I just told somebody a couple months ago, I was like, who is this 31-0 dude? Like, I ain't never seen him, but he got a good record. He about to get some money. And I kid you not, right after I said that, he fights Alexis Roca. He put on a great showing. And you know, showcase victory. Now he about to get a big opportunity. You know, you had 2 fights, you know, this day. Fury and Ngannou. I didn't want to watch this one because you know, I felt like Fury needed to fight Alexander Usyk for undisputed. But when you're making $40 million, man, I can't really blame you. You know what I'm saying? He fought MMA fighter, the heavyweight champ, and you know, he never had a fight in boxing, so I'm thinking he cherry picking. Well, he definitely did cherry pick, but I'm thinking it's gonna be cherry pick. You know, in the workout videos, Ngannou looks slow, and I'm like, yeah, man, he's not gonna be able to touch Fury. We gonna get to that, you know. But I didn't watch the fight until after I was tuned in to Oshaki Foster versus Hernandez, man. Hernandez was undefeated. I believe he was like 33-0 or something like that. Hernandez had a lot of pressure, man. I seen a fight of him before. Pressure fighter, strong, and I like Oshaki. You know, I thought O'Shaquie had the edge, even though he's been defeated before. And yeah, man, you had what it looked like to me. You had Hernandez edging it, heading into like the 11th. And you know, then you had an amazing 11th round with O'Shaquie Foster hurting him. And then, you know, I'm thinking he about to put him away. Hernandez, after he was getting hurt, he walk away like he ready to quit. And then you see him hurt Foster. And it's a good little back and forth, you know. And I'm like, damn, what's about to happen? So, you know, 12th round, O'Shaquie get the job done. You know, get the stoppage, defends his title successfully. And the scorecards had Hernandez winning by a huge margin. And I don't think it should have been that wide. But, hey, man, O'Shaquie got to be glad he pulled it off, because he was definitely about to lose. And, yeah, man, I want to see O'Shaquie versus Cordina next. That was a great performance. Well, great finish. I won't say great performance, because he was down in my opinion. But, yeah, that made him my fighter of the week, man. Just that performance, that finish. You know, I really liked his performance. Just that's how you supposed to finish in those championship rounds. That's how you defend your title. And yeah, man, I got a lot of respect for O'Shaquie Foster. Salute to Hernandez. He made it tough. But yeah, man, back to Fury and Ngannou. You know, I wasn't crazy about the fight. I didn't want to watch it. I was out doing something, and then I got it on the rewatch. And you know, my breakdown of the fight, man, it was just like Fury just didn't look himself. I couldn't tell if he overlooked Ngannou or he didn't train, but he didn't look like the guy to me that beat Wilder. You know what I'm saying? That Fury, Wilder would have stopped. But Ngannou, I can't not give him his credit, even though he has beginner boxing experience. He came to win. He tried. You know, I felt like it was a close fight, however you want to put it. However, I do think somebody got played, and I think it was Ngannou. You know, you had Ngannou dropping him in like the 3rd round, and he was loading up too much on a lot of shots. I think he's, just too tight. It's a lot of things that Ngannou would have to fix if he want to fight champions. I just think he had a good version of Fury in front of him. Fury just didn't look it that day. You know, that was, I don't know what it was. Overlooked, wasn't training, undisciplined. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I just didn't like the fight, to be honest. But I got a lot of respect for Ngannou, man. Came to win. I think he probably deserved a nod. I really don't like saying people got robbed if I didn't see the fight twice, or if I didn't feel like it was a huge margin. You know, I don't know how much of a huge margin I had it. I felt like it could have been 6-4 Francis. I just couldn't give Fury more than a draw. You know, for that fight, for that performance. It was just, he just didn't look like the lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, as far as Ngannou, they talking about, he should be ranked up there with with the top guys and all that. No. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Zhang could beat him, to be honest. If we being 100. I think Zhang would be him. I think Jared Anderson would have beat that version of Francis and that version of Fury that night. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? They saying Francis might fight Chisora. We'll see, man. I can't really give y'all my take on that because Chisora should have been retired. You know, Fury, you know, he was supposed to fight Usyk December 23rd. He thought it was just going to be a soft touch. And now he had to call off because now he got a cut. He had to postpone the fight. So now he got to fight Usyk in February. You know what I'm saying? All that playing. You got a bag, though. You got a bag, though. So I can't say too much about that, man. You know, but yeah, and that Fury, Usyk could beat him too. So Fury just definitely gotta bounce back from that performance, man, to be honest. You know, he looked like he won one foot out the game. He ready to retire. You know, you have my boy Keyshawn Davis, man. Bad news. He popped dirty for the marijuana. So they overturned his victory versus, I think, his name Albright. Yeah, they overturned his victory and made it a no contest because he tested for marijuana. I feel like you should definitely, in my Stephen A voice, leave the weed alone. But I also feel like if y'all gonna make it legal in all these places, as Keyshawn said, you know, you can't trip over a fighter doing that in his recreational time. However, man, I feel like, man, if you a boxer, just leave that shit alone, man. But I could be wrong, you know. A lot of fighters probably do smoke. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he was supposed to fight Jose Pedraza December 9th, I believe. Yeah, that ain't happening. And Jose Pedraza better be lucky. God was on your side, boy, because you was probably about to get cooked. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had Ryan Garcia, a new fight date announced for him, December 2nd, against Oscar Duarte. I think Oscar can punch. I think I seen something of him, and he can crack. So we gonna see how that go. We got I think his name is Omari Davis, UK guy. I remember way back he was calling Tank out for a fight. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a little bit of clout chasing. You feel me? He's fighting for, I think, an interim version of the WBA Rolly's title. And he's fighting the guy that got the premature knockout against Rolly. And, you know, Rolly, he definitely was on his side that day. You know, it looked as if Rolly was losing and the old man, you know what I'm saying, was touching him. And Tony Weeks prematurely stopped the fight. And this is Barroso's chance to get his get back and try to get, you know, back in position for that title shot. And we're going to see, man. We're going to see how that go. But yeah, we had David Morrell. They saying he coming back December 16th. You feel me? It might be against somebody my team fought. We gonna see. We gonna see. That's gonna be interesting. Virgil Ortiz announced to fight in January. You know, hopefully he's healthy and hopefully he looks good at 154. Because I want to see him fight Errol Spence Jr. at 154. That'll be big for Texas. You know what I'm saying? The Benavidez Andre undercard was announced. It's going to be a good card. You know, you got Jamal Charlo finally returning. You know, he been going through some things. And shout out to the WBC. I guess they was understanding. They communicated with him. They didn't strip him. And he's finally defending versus Benavidez' little bro, Jose Benavidez. You know, he was a 147. Then he went to fought Danny Garcia. He went up. He had some fights above 147. And now he's fighting the champion. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man. But I don't think that's a good fight for Jose Benavidez. But Jamal Charlo might be rusty, so he might got a chance. You know, Jamal ain't been fighting. We got Subriel Matias, I hope that's how you say his name, against Shahan Ergashev. I'm familiar with Ergashev. He sparred my team before. Good fighter, man. I got a chance to see some league sparring in him that nobody ever seen. And he's a good solid fighter, man. One of the most underrated fighters at 140. Matias, he got all stoppages, but he gets hit a lot, in my opinion. He get hit a lot. And he get you know, I seen him get caught with some big shots. I think Ergashev got a good shot, but we're gonna talk about that later. You know, you got Hector Garcia. Him and Lamont Roach fighting for a title at 130. So that's gonna be a good card, man. That's a good card. David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. We gonna see, man. It's gonna be a real good event. You know, about 2 weeks we got Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos. I'm gonna make another video and I'm gonna talk about that. But speaking of Shakur, you know, I just seen Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson, who just got a recent position at Reebok. You know what I'm saying? Shakur partner with Reebok now. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't see a lot of endorsements and things like that when it comes to boxing. And I definitely want to see these guys have a shoe deal. It'll be dope to see Shakur have a signature shoe or something like that. You know, with Reebok. And yeah, man. It's been a lot going on. But I'm going to get up out of here. You feel me? Because I do got some boxing to watch tomorrow. But yeah, man, one more thing before I get up out of here. You know, we got a rematch coming up tomorrow. Oh, we got her name is Ali and Guzman. You know, months back we had Ali fight Guzman. I believe she has a title. Guzman stopped her. Guzman cooked her. And it was bad, man. You know, I honestly, some fights I feel like, I don't know if you should have got a rematch so soon. And that was one of them fights. But we gonna see how that go. The weigh-in today, it was a little fiery weigh-in. So we gonna see. We gonna see, man. I hope Ali can get back in blood, cause that last performance, it was a bad one. It was a bad one. I'm not gonna lie. You know, speaking of rematches that I ain't really too crazy about, Crawford and Spence might be having a rematch in February. We definitely gonna talk about that. You know, but this is Thrill Boxing Magazine, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Listen, if you like my hoodie, yeah, it's some exclusive. UntouchableLifestyle.com. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. And I got some great stuff dropping with the brand soon. You know, that's what I'm going to really be working on. I'm going to still do some pods in the meantime for sure. Because it's Thrill Boxing Magazine. I want y'all to follow my TikTok, Thrill Boxing. Follow my Instagram, Thrill Boxing. You know, I be getting a little bit of traction. You know what I'm saying? These last couple months, I done had about almost 2 million views on my Instagram. I done had, hundreds of thousands on my platform, other platforms. And yeah, I like that. So I need y'all to support me. Grow these numbers. Y'all gonna see me interviewing fighters, all type of stuff. Taking pictures of fighters. I'm gonna get some good content for y'all, man. Grow with me. You know what I'm saying? Witness this. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm Mike Thrill, baby. Oh, once again, untouchablelifestyle.com. Don't forget, go click that website, subscribe, put your email. It's gonna be some exclusive stuff that I'm gonna drop in your emails real soon. Yeah, it's me. Get up out of here, bro. Up out of here.